Ooga, fucking Ooga, cunts, and welcome to another CNN, the Cunt News Network. We bring you the news that's been brought by somebody else. As you can see tonight, unfortunately, Rob is currently not really with us. That's because he's kind of in the middle of some shit right now. He will be joining us shortly. Let him collect his fucking thoughts, his articles, all that good stuff, and he will get to us as soon as he gets to us. But with me right now, at the very least, is one of my other co-hosts, Sestra. Sestra, how you doing?
Hey yo, bitches! I'm not too bad. I'm just doing my thing over here, getting living life. When apparently motherfuckers are running around pulling guns and fucking being stupid on the internet and in real life.
Sestra, that's just really mean of you to point out. Okay, they stood their ground. Okay, you need to stand your ground in certain situations.
Stand your ground while you're walking back, crying and screaming like a bitch. But whatever.
Now, hey now. I don't actually have a counter to that particular argument. I'm just gonna keep saying "stand your ground" because it's my new favorite. It's my new favorite quote of the week right now, people. It's just a great quote. I love it.
It's so. I'm sorry. I don't even really know anything about it. Like, I don't. I'll be real with y'all. I don't keep up with the drama no more. I just like get bits and snippets from time to time. But I'm just sitting here. I'm like, that's some funny fucking shit. Okay, back to my fucking life.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? People out here be too fucking much. Like, I'm sorry if I'm sounding ghetto as fuck right now, but for real, the world is getting to be too goddamn much, y'all.
It is gotten to a point.
Everybody's just trying to fucking live their lives anymore. And then we got these motherfuckers trying to start shit with people. And
I wouldn't say that they actually tried to start shit with people, but
no, I mean people in general in this world. Like, you ain't got nothing better to do.
That's a good idea.
It's great. It's great.
I love the chat right now. Is we've got a couple of the usuals. We've got Nicole Volteo, the bitching witch, Mike Laster. That's the one that made me laugh. Is they were fucking morons in all caps, and I'm just like, you can't argue against that one. Lionel Valentine,
true.
Nella possessed. Good morning, inferior non-slaves. Cool, not exactly mourning for I don't think anyone around the world. At least I don't know. I don't know if it's actually
non-Slavs.
It might be mourning in China, but I have no fucking clue.
Is it morning out in
I'm assuming
I ain't even trying to fucking think right now.
I'm assuming it's morning in China because there's some area of this world that is like 12 hours ahead of us or behind us, one of the two.
For real.
And so, like, the sun is shining on the other side of the world while it's dark as fuck on our side. I don't care either way.
For real, though. Hey, y'all motherfuckers. Sorry we ain't been around much lately. Everybody's been kind of fucked up. Our equipment's been fucked up. Our technology's been fucked up. We're getting old and we're all fucked up.
Yep.
So, hey, thanks for sticking around and, coming back to see us. Because, we actually do appreciate you, even though we ain't around as much.
I just want to acknowledge one more person. He's probably one of my favorite old fucks on the internet. The Killing Joke is here. Joka, I fucking love you, man. How you doing? I haven't actually been able to catch a lot of your streams lately because I went back to work and it has kept me fucking busy. And also, I've gotten annoyingly sick a few times during these last few weeks, which has been pissing me the fuck off. I hate you too, you fucking old cunt.
See, that's why I love this freaking little community that y'all got here, because like y'all have history and it's fucking heartwarming and it's cute.
Yeah, if you guys want,
even though it's all like love-hate bullshit, it's fucking cute.
It is. If you guys like, if you enjoy the dump and like, you know, watching a bunch of randomness and shit like that, but you also like, you know, goofy off the top, what the fuck kind of humor, go watch The Killing Joke. That motherfucker is hilarious. I love the little characters he does. Shakes is still probably one of my personal favorite characters he's ever actually done. Just because of the fucking the art for him, the sadness that is Shakes, but I also love Hollywood Joker. That's a good character too. But go check out fucking The Killing Joke if you just want to have some good ass entertainment for a few hours. He plays some kick ass music. He doesn't give a shit about being monetized or not. It's good music, not fucking the current trash that everybody keeps trying to push in everybody's faces. It's, you know, from an era where music actually fucking was awesome. So there you go. Stay back.
Fucking Killing Joke. Come on, dude. You're gonna kill us tonight, for real.
Look, he has to stand his ground. All right, Joker? He's got to stand his ground, but also stay back. He's going to stand my ground, but stay back. Stay the fuck back, okay? You just need... Oh, God. All right, I think that's enough fucking around. Let's get into the news, but not in the Keemstar way, because I'm not trying to dox anybody. So
let's just jump right into it.
Let's start with your first story.
So what one do we want to start with, though, for real?
Start with the one that you actually, the literal list that you gave in the chat.
All right.
Yeah, because
I can do that.
There was that one. Oh, here's the one.
I can totally do that.
Yeah, I like the parents' story because that one sounds interesting, and I have some things to say.
Oh, this is fucking great, y'all. Ooh, Indiana man sues parents over his massive pornography collection. A Michigan man is suing. Oh, not Illinois. Whatever. A Michigan man is suing his parents after they destroyed his extremely valuable porn collection. In a lawsuit filed this week, the plaintiff, who Fox 17 identifies as quote-unquote Charlie, recently moved to Indiana after living with his parents in Michigan for 10 months. He had just gotten over a divorce and was able to do work around his parents' home in exchange for rent. A domestic situation forced him out in 2017. A few months later, his parents drove to his home in Indiana to give some of his belongings that he had left in their home. Only one thing was missing: his gargantuan porn collection that consisted of more than 12 moving boxes of adult films.
12 boxes. Do we have the specifics of the boxes, like the size of them?
Charlie says his parents told him they destroyed his entire collection. Upset, he calls the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office, filing a report that estimated the value of his collection at $28,940.72. The prosecutor's office decided against filing charges against his parents, but Charlie is still suing his parents for $86,822.16 in damages. His collection was described by his parents in an email. We counted 12 moving boxes full of porn, plus 2 boxes of sex toys, as you call them. We began that day the process of destroying them, and it took quite a while to do so, his parents wrote. A month after he filed the report, Charlie scolded his father in an email. If you had a problem with my belongings, you should have stated that at the time. I would have gone elsewhere. Instead, you chose to keep quiet and behave vindictively. According to the lawsuit, his father said he destroyed them for Charlie's own good, Believe it or not, one reason why I destroyed your porn was for your own mental and emotional health, his father said. I would have done the same if I had found a kilo of crack cocaine. Someday I hope you will understand. According to his father, his son's addiction turned into a small porn business during his high school and college days. He was reportedly kicked out of high school and college for selling porn to other students. His son was warned that if he ever found porn in his house again, that he would destroy it. Upset that no one wanted to take his case, the plaintiff reached out to investigators again, allegedly sending one officer 44 emails worth of porn movies he says were destroyed. Some, he says, are extremely valuable because those videos aren't being distributed anymore. Not just out of print, but the entire studio, making it dissolved, and that was 20 years ago. The prosecutor's office decided against filing charges a second time. Fox 17 reached out to an attorney representing the plaintiff, but they have no comment at the time. Ta-da!
I don't even know where to begin with this.
Yeah. That's just...
So this guy has a long history of porn addiction.
You get kicked out of high school, huh? What the fuck happened? You motherfuckers ain't got fucking Pornhub. Motherfuckers. Pornhub.
Like, okay, from a collector standpoint, I can understand why he's pissed off because, you know, the collectors collect things and you know, that's just what they do, obviously. It's why they're fucking called collectors. So maybe he was just a huge fan of, you know, this era of porn or these tapes, whatever the case is. Maybe he has some stuff that, you know, there was some controversy behind that particular movie, so its actual value went up, whatever the case is. I can understand from a collector's point of view why this guy would be so pissed because, you know, if I had a massive comic book collection and my parents decided that, you know, I just use their house to store some of my shit, and they see that I have a massive comic book collection, but they decide to just give the comic books away, or they start a book burning bonfire in their backyard or whatever, and they use my fucking comic books as kindling. I'm gonna be very fucking pissed off. Here's the thing, though, bruh. It's porn. It's not that important. It's not that deep. You need to stop.
How the fuck these parents destroyed 12 fucking moving boxes worth of porn? How do you destroy that shit?
You set it on fire.
Other than literally taking it to a fucking dump. Like, they're saying that they started the destruction of... Bitch, how? Like, you aren't saying that you threw them away, that you... whatever. You're saying that you destroyed them. How the... Like, what? Were you sitting there with scissors and cutting this shit up? Like, what the fuck? This is great. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not quite 100% certain. Nicole is actually asking about something very interesting. If we're ever going to actually do other shows other than just the news, we're working on some new shows right now. For those who are familiar with this particular situation, my second computer is currently out of commission, so I can't actually use it to log on to Schmeckel's account and then just simply use my account to actually go on. But I do have access to it. This is actually Brockus. This is not actually Schmeckel. But Schmeckel is currently working on several other shows that we are going to try to move forward with. He's still doing the Thursday or Friday night, I forget which night it is, with Rob and Mark. which I believe is Cringe of Yesteryear, where they basically talk about some fucking cringy ass characters that the internet would talk about frequently, or that were in the news a lot. The Saturday night shows I'm no longer going to be a part of for the time being, just because my work schedule keeps me away from everything on Wednesday through Saturdays. And then, of course, the return of Han Solo. I kept talking about how it's supposed to come back, but it hasn't come back yet. But we're going to try to actually bring Han Solo back. The Nerd Show, where me and Semaj piss Schmeckle off, because every time we talk, it eventually goes back to comic books and anime. I don't know why. It just does. We're fucking nerds. You leave us alone. We're gonna make comparisons of what's happening with comic books and anime because of the shit that's been going on behind the scenes. Also, we love comic books and anime, so you fuck off. Fuck off, Schmeckle.
Anime. Haha. There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, no, back to the fucking the suing the porn. Like, okay, again, from a collector's point of view, I can understand why the guy was pissed, because, you know, that's some pretty valuable shit right there. That's some stuff that is no longer in print. The studios aren't around. The actor or actress is no longer alive. Whatever the case is. Okay, I understand from a collector's point of view why he would be so fucking mad.
I want to put that shit in fucking storage somewhere, though. I want,
yes,
like, especially after your fucking parents had told you this and you have a history of getting in trouble with it.
Yeah.
I would have known better and fucking put that shit in fucking secure storage somewhere.
That's the best part of the story. I didn't know that the parents knew about this guy's porn addiction, and you know, he had been in trouble with his porn addiction in the past and stuff. But this dude is fucking retarded. This is like, okay, as the dad points out, this is like being a drug addict, bringing the drug into the house, knowing fully well that your parents do not approve, and actually have, you know, had to talk to you in the past about your fucking drug habits and shit. And then you get pissed off at them because they flushed the you know, a kilo of your fucking your meth. They took a kilo of meth and they just flushed it down the toilet, and you're like, what are you doing? That's my rock, you piece of shit. Yeah, you kind of have a problem.
They didn't even stage an intervention this time. How fucked up? Like,
there's no intervention needed. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing is wrong, and it needs to stop. Okay, let me just go ahead and point out, people. You know that joke going around where people are being called incels, involuntarily celibate? I have a funny feeling that this guy is the poster child for exactly that.
Seriously, though.
This dude loves his porn more than he loves being able to make human contact, and that's just depressing. And also, yes, I'd like to point out, you know, sites like Xvideos, Pornhub, Xhamster, they exist. They're free sites in which you can go over to the website
and see this 70-year-old fucking porn shit from even fucking the 1920s and shit. They got that stuff up on there. It's fucking weird.
They have a tab, or a tag at least, for vintage porn. Just look up vintage porn, you sick fuck. That's all it is.
Weird.
You know what's actually kind of fun though, and it is something that I did to amuse myself when I was bored out of my fucking mind and my arm wasn't working and shit like that. Go to Google. Okay,
I ain't Googling shit, motherfucker. Hell no. I don't need to be put on the watch list.
Just for fun, go to Google and type in any word, just a seemingly harmless word, and then start scrolling
Rule
down.
34.
Okay. No, it's the Rule 34 game. Basically, you you go to the Google images, you type in any word like flag. Just type in flag, and like look to find how long it takes for there to be a porn clip or a porn screenshot, something that is pornographic or lewd. Just try to figure out, and it's fucking fun. I actually used to do that as a kid, because like when you have access to the internet but you're at school, you just do funny shit like that. That's what me and my friends would do sometimes. Now, the thing that I did when my arm was busted or my shoulder was out of commission, I went to Pornhub or any porn site, Do the same thing you would for Google. The Rule 434.
I hope you got VPN, motherfucker.
No. go
Not
to Pornhub. Type some just one word. It could be anything, but don't make it obvious. Like, don't type in scissor because you're obviously going to get plenty of videos with exactly that. But type in something and see how many videos come up with that fucking word in the title, and you're going to laugh your ass off. Also, look up peanut butter smack because that video is hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on. Rob was supposed to be here by now, or at least I was hoping he would be here by now to be giving us a Florida man story, but we're going to hold off on the Florida man story real quick, and we are going to...
Fuck it, we're doing it live, bitches.
Should we even just talk about what happened? Like, we kind of already gave vague details. We all know who we're talking about. I don't think we said names.
About what?
About what happened last night.
Oh shit. I don't care. Let's do it.
Okay, you know what? No one listen to Lionel. He says type in Twink Bush. Don't listen to Lionel. He's an overly thirsty, trolling faggot who, and when I say faggot, I mean like both in the derogatory word for a homosexual.
Fucking rotten beast.
And also,
sorry,
he's a faggot because it's Lionel, and I like to insult him. Like, that's just, we have a very mean friendship, but at the same time, it's hilarious. Okay. But don't listen to anything Lionel has to say. No, I did not say. You know what, Lionel? I will fucking find you and I will beat the hell out of you.
Yeah, but Lionel likes that shit, honey.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I need to. I can't threaten him with anything. There is nothing you could threaten Lionel with that he will not turn sexual. You could say, I'm gonna skin you alive, and he's just gonna be like, "Oh, baby, I hope you bring lotion first." What?
Yep.
No, stop it.
Brocky bunny foo-foo. Sorry.
You know what? I buzzed my head, so you guys can fuck off. That's not.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, the ponytail is officially gone. Like, my hair got longer and longer, but some of the hair in the front was taking a very long time to actually like grow out. So some of it was still like frizzing out and kind of not really pulled into the ponytail and shit.
I could have helped you with that, honey.
Well, here's the thing. I was at work a week ago, and while I was at work, I was trying to clean up this one area, and there's a fan that we have at work in our areas to keep us cool as we try to work and shit like that, because it's a warehouse.
Yeah,
it's gonna be very fucking sweaty at some points.
Yeah.
Well, as I was below the fan, some of the hairs were getting sucked into the back of the van, the fan. And the next thing I know is I feel my hair kind of being pulled. So that was when I realized, okay.
You know that you like that, though, even though it's a fan, inanimate object fucking with you.
Here's the thing. I thought it was okay, and I was just like, all right, I don't think any damage had been done. But no, it genuinely like grabbed on and cut some of the hairs off. So I was just like, all right, this is fuck it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I was just like, I took that as a sign. Just cut the hair. But to be honest, though, like the longer the hair was getting, it wasn't getting any better. My hair is fucked up. It has the worst of all types of bad hair. It frizzes very easily. Don't even have to be humid. No, I don't need heat for my hair to just decide we're gonna frizz. My hair would get super fucking curly. At one point, I used to describe my hair as somebody took a powdered wig and like curled it and then powdered it up and everything like that, but then like looked at it, got really mad, and started brushing the shit out of it. It just it was not good looking, so I just decided,
that's the kind of hair where you're not supposed to run a brush through it at all, and you're just kind of supposed to do your fingers through it with a whole bunch of moisturizing shit.
Oh, even it's too fucking high maintenance for a guy like me. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna be the short-haired Viking.
I'm at the fucking point. My hair is getting so long where if I have it down and it's over my shoulders or behind my back, I sit in a chair and I sit back and I move my head, I'm pulling my hair. I'm sitting up and move my arms around and I turn my head, I got hair that fucking got caught underneath a fucking armpit, you know? So I'm just like, I'm about to cut my shit too. So I get you.
Yeah.
It's annoying after a fucking certain length. You're just like, okay, now you're just getting in my motherfucking way.
Yeah, it is very fucking annoying, and I didn't want to do it anymore. I was just done with it. Funny enough, though, the day that I actually cut my hair, I went to my sister because she actually went to school for hair dressing and cutting and all that shit, and she thought it would be funny to straighten my hair. So I was like, okay, cool. The problem is my hair decides that after a while, it's going to curl right back up. You can't ever actually do some kind of... My hair will look fine for like 10 minutes, and then it'll start to fuck up again.
Yep.
So basically, she straightened my hair, and my hair looked normal. I felt normal. I looked in the mirror.
A white boy fro is what you got.
I don't have a white boy fro. I'm envious of black people and their goddamn hair, and like, you know, how they complain, how they can't really do anything with it, how it froze up, this and that and stuff. My hair doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be.
You got Jew fro?
I don't know what. I don't know what I have. I do not understand what I have. I have like
pubes on your head?
No, I have anti-hair on my head. That's what I have.
Fucking
like,
thirg.
You're never allowed to let my hair grow beyond an inch, or it's just gonna start going absolutely batshit crazy. It's fucked up. I don't know what happened. Like, I swear, if somebody finds out, like if a doctor takes one of my hair follicles and examines it and shit, and they find out that there's some kind of like extra DNA shit going on, like there's something alien about my hair, I'm not even going to be remotely surprised. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? That makes sense. My hair does feel like it might have come alive at some point and just gained sentience, but then I shaved it again. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's just all kinds of terrible. And I do regret not taking pictures of my straightened hair, because it actually looked and felt normal. But I wanted to get it done.
I am, at least for now, at the age of, what am I again? 35, 36. 36 years old. My hair is still like, it's envy to fucking people with curly hair with... Nah, my shit is thin and fucking fine. And anyways, but when my hair grows out, like, I'm letting my undercut grow out a bit, so then I can do just the sides instead of all the way the fuck around. So then I can essentially like have a fucking long mohawk, whatever the fuck they want to fucking call it now. I don't know. I just want the sides to be shaved from now on instead of all the way around. Anyways.
Oh, fair enough.
My hair fucking grows out nicely for what the fuck it is. I have had pixie cuts. I have had fucking shag cuts. I'm that person who will go into a stylist and go, my hair is 13, 15 inches long. Chop it. Do whatever the fuck you want to it. It'll grow back. I don't even care. You sure? Yup.
We are getting
and I come right. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm grateful for that, but it's also still just I sympathize with people, because hair growing is a fucking pain, but it's also a pain to fucking keep short. I just fucking hair in general. Fuck hair.
It's not a pain to keep short. If you keep it short, you know there are only so many things you can do with it, but you just don't fucking care. Like, that's why I just buzzed it back to, you know, like military fucking not even half an inch length. I shortened it the hell up to the smallest setting without going completely bald, and it was just like, fuck it.
There you go.
Anyways, So we're gonna move on to your other story. We
want to move on to one of the stories?
Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? No. We're gonna go ahead and move on to something that I did not have prepared. But here we go.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk about our Florida man story that we had.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the Florida man story. Okay, I'll have the other one queued up.
And then we'll talk about another Florida story, but a different kind.
I don't know who that is, Lionel. Fuck off. Jesus. Anyways, so we do have a Florida man story for you. Now, there is no
Florida men.
You Florida men. There is no article written for it, but I know a lot of these.
There are receipts.
There are receipts. So last night on Andy Worski's IRL stream, him, Failure, and Alex were basically walking through, what is it, Miami? I think they're in Miami, Florida. And they were having a grand old time. They were having a lot of issues throughout the day to basically keep the stream going, just because there's so many different broken up, versions of it. Like some of them were only going on for a minute and a half, while others went on for roughly 30 minutes. Another was like somewhere in the 50s. They were having connection issues, but nonetheless, there was one towards the end. It was an almost purely nighttime part of the IRL streaming. And in it, there's a certain moment towards the end. Towards the end, I say, because if you actually go back, it's more in the middle, because it starts somewhat in the middle. Around 3 hours and 8 minutes, Andy and Failure and Alex are walking through the city, and all of a sudden there's a donation. The donation is for a song. The song is exactly what you think it would be. Something with a certain word that causes a lot of people to get pissed off. Now, let me just go ahead and point out that multiple times through this particular stream and previous ones, you would see black people and non-white people in general.
This is Florida, y'all.
Okay, this is Florida.
Fuck.
You will see and hear these people around, and they will either react poorly. Well, not react poorly, but they will either react in a way that is comical, in which they are just laughing because they really don't give a shit about the opinions of others, and no random dude who comes into a deli is going to hurt this man's feelings. He doesn't care. Then there are the others who actually do care, and they get offended. Maybe they just walk away. Well, this time somebody didn't walk away. I mean, he was kind of walking away, but he decided he wasn't going to walk away. Mind you, he's not a black guy. He's a white dude. Buff white dude.
Crazy ass motherfucker who may be fucking psycho white dude.
Yeah, there's a very good possibility.
Florida, y'all.
Let me just go ahead and break this down for you. The way this guy comes off in the video is very reminiscent of that overly aggressive douchebag bro that you would fucking meet at a frat party at 2 a.m. trying to hook up with some unsuspecting sophomore from the fucking sorority down the line.
Drunk all fucking night.
Yeah, like he's a total fucking bro. He comes off as a total fucking bro, but at the same time, the guy is a total fucking Chad because of what he ends up doing later on. So,
Chad,
very fucked up. A very fucked up song is being played. This guy does not like it. White dude, mind you. Okay. This guy does not like it. And one of the first words out of his mouth is, racism's not cool, bro. Let me just go ahead and stop you right there. I'm going to make fun of you for this because that is funny to me. All right. Now, I do agree racism is not real, like true racism. I don't like actual racists. They are horrible fucking people, and they just need to fade away. All right. But your delivery was so goddamn comical, I now have to put you on blast here, Chad, bro. Chad, do you want to explain to me why the first words out of your mouth is racism's not cool, bro? Calm your fucking tits. Everyone and their mother knows that racism is not cool. There are people out there that feel racism on a daily basis that don't think it's cool. You don't need to fucking remind people.
Yeah, but Andy looks like he's some fucking neo-Nazi KKK bitch.
I've met Andy in real life. He doesn't.
And then he's hanging out But then he's hanging out with fucking redneck ass looking motherfuckers too.
With pink ass fucking hair, a shaved beard on a fat dude who used to have and by the way, failure, yes, you need to get more Garnier. But no, it's just look, there's nothing threatening about these guys. Yeah, there's a massive Cuban who's like 6'2", 6'3". I can't remember his exact height. But he's big, he's beardless. He's not much of a threat, especially with him just walking around and smiling. Just leave him alone. He's not gonna actually. There's nothing fucking necessarily wrong with these guys. If you ever met them, if you ever actually sat down and talked to them, they're not fucking racist pieces of shit. They act like it because they think it's fucking funny. It stopped being funny a while ago, guys. Calm down. But still, it's just like I'm legitimately defending Andy and Failure at this point. They're not horrible fucking people, but they are dumb as shit. But
very fucking dumb.
Back to the Chad. Calm your fucking tits, bro. You don't need to fucking remind the world something they already know. That's like walking up to somebody and saying the sky is blue, or at least we perceive it to be blue. Yeah. Common fucking knowledge. Thank you, Chad, bro. Now, back to the actual fuck up. So, Chad bro is getting very upset, getting very aggressive, and his other Chad bro friend, who we see being more of a Chad than him, kind of, at certain points, he comes up and he smacks the phone out of smacks the phone out of Failure's hand, because Failure is actually holding the phone at this point. And then Andy picks it up, Failure's in that dude's face, and it just keeps getting louder and louder. And one of the Chad bros has to pull the other Chad bro, the one with the black t-shirt has to pull the one with the white t-shirt away from Andy and Failure. This is where it gets more interesting. Andy then turns on his tough guy act and starts saying things like, I will fucking kill you. I'll put a bullet in your chest. Things like that. Very threatening. Very tough guy, very alpha male. They eventually, and Andy continues to shit talk. He continues to say, you're lucky you're not bleeding on the fucking floor, things of that nature, as he's walking away. Then they find this cowboy fucking guitarist that they had been talking to, who's being called Cowboy Alex Jones. And it's a very accurate thing to say, by the way. Cowboy Alex Jones. I kind of want to I want to see what he has to say. I'm going to make fun of him. But whatever. They talk to Cowboy Alex Jones again, and then they eventually leave. And they decide to go and eat their hot wings and fucking continue the stream, talk to the chat, and then end it. Well, on their way to the location they were actually going to, all of a sudden, here comes 3, not just 2, 3 Chad bros. One of them is the white t-shirt Chad bro. The other one is one of the others is the black t-shirt Chad bro, who apparently changed his shirt to yellow. I don't know why, but he did. And the 3 of them start heading straight for Andy and Failure. And this is where it got good. This is why I love the line, stand your ground, because Failure starts yelling, stand your ground, back up, we will be forced to defend ourselves if you actually come any close, blah, 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 stuff like that. Andy keeps screaming, back up, back the fuck up. And then he's turning to Alex and he says, aim, aim. Mind you, Alex has a gun. He says this a few times. Then at one point, Alex is pointing the gun directly at one of the Chad bros. Here's where it gets good. Now, aside from the fact that
it's all on fucking live.
It's all on live. Ooh. But yeah, and here's the thing. Stand your ground apparently now means stand where you are, but back up very quickly, several feet, and continuously scream, back up, please back away.
While screaming like a little bit.
While screaming like a little bit, yes.
Even though you're fucking lethal and you've been trained and and you can whoop some ass.
The dude who was supposed to fight. The dude who was supposed to fight in a fucking ring is suddenly afraid of 3 goddamn Chad bros. Now, here's one of the reasons why the guy in the black t-shirt.
Bigger than him, that's why.
True. Okay. Yeah. But here's one of the reasons why one of the Chad bros is like, I guess you could say, ultimate Chad bro. He's got a gun pointed at him, and he's still advancing on the both of them, both Andy and Alex.
This is fucking Florida, bitches. Yes, these motherfuckers are crazy. There's a reason that fucking Florida is one of our favorite fucking states for stories on this show, motherfuckers. Are you that fucking retarded?
Yeah,
Sorry. Shouldn't be using that word. Don't care.
One of Florida's biggest exports is meth, and you still thought this was a good idea. Congratulations. You've got problems.
Seriously.
Okay, Tyro is now in the chat, and he actually says, being scared of 3 random dudes is not unreasonable. You don't know what will happen or what they're on, and that is actually accurate. You don't know what will happen. You don't know what they're on. Here's the thing. It was all the commentary that was surrounding this incident that had me cracking the fuck up. It's everything that built up to this. Everything around the scenario. If you just take the whole scenario at its absolute base form and you give 0 context to it, yes, you are 100% correct. But I know a lot of context behind all of this, so it's fucking hilarious to me.
Right? But that's what we're saying too, Tyro, is for real, like, not only is it 3 random dudes, we're talking about 3 random dudes in Florida, in the state where all the fucking crazies are coming from, whether they're fucking big, small, fucking, it don't matter. These motherfuckers could have been on bath salts. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Well, okay.
And fucking meth heads.
Let me say
you're gonna fuck around with people in the fucking state where all of the fuck uppedness is coming from for the past like 20 plus fucking years. Like, what the fuck? Like
okay, so
I don't get it.
To be fair, the guys did say on stream multiple times that the Chad Bros smelled like alcohol, so they were clearly intoxicated.
Oh
now,
yeah.
I'm not saying that automatically means that they are on drugs, nor am I saying that automatically means they're not on drugs, but they were clearly intoxicated at that time. The story starts off with 3v2. Okay? It's 2 Chad Bros versus 3 IRL streamers. Okay? The story then evolves into 3v3. And it still went the way it did. Again, if you just take every bit of information that surrounded this incident and added into it, it's a hell of a comedy skit. It's funny. It has crazy, wacky characters. It has villains you don't really want to root for, but kind of actually end up rooting for in the end. It's fucking hilarious, especially to me and many others. Like, again, at the core of it, just what happened, if you had no other context of what was going on, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Still fucking funny as hell when you had all the context in. So yes, I do recommend actually going over to the stream to watch it. I will put, once again, a timestamp for anyone who wants to actually know specifically where to start from. Start at 3 hours and 8 minutes. And just start watching. That's all you need. Just start from there. You will gain context before the fight. The fight, I use in air quotes. And then just continue watching, and eventually it will start to unravel. Again, I find it fucking hilarious. If you don't find it fucking hilarious, okay, fine. Comedy is subjective for the most part. But whatever. I'm going to now move away from this story just because I wanted to actually talk about it because it's fucking hilarious.
That's the only Florida man story we got for this week, unfortunately.
Well, for right now, until Rob actually does join us, if Rob actually joins us. But I just want to say yet again, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Especially in Florida.
Florida is filled with crazy stories and crazy people, and one of its biggest exports is meth. I don't even know if that's an actual fact. I just keep making the joke because there's so many Florida man stories, and a lot of the Florida man stories involve somebody being drunk or high on meth or both. But yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? Guys, not everyone has our sense of humor. Not everyone can just hear these words and laugh it off. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. But whatever, it's a fucking hilarious story in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, Alex is the only one that got arrested in the end because he's the only one who technically committed an official crime that they gave a shit about, because the Failure and Andy kept trying to tell the cops that those guys had assaulted them first. As far as I know, no arrests were made against the Chad Bros. I just know that Alex was arrested. So I don't know the full context of the actual police portion because I didn't watch the entire part with the police officers and everything. If there was an arrest made, if they even said there was an arrest made, I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing way too fucking hard. But whatever. We're going to go ahead and move on. I'm Game of Thrones drunk and holy hell, it was great. You know what? Game of Thrones started tonight. If you haven't gone and fucking watched it, you need to go and watch it if you're a Game of Thrones fan. If you don't care about Game of Thrones, then fuck off. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
And no spoilers on Game of Thrones, y'all. Some of us got Dish Network. And yeah, I can't watch it. So
Tyro's on the same page now. Further evidence that IRL streaming is not smart. It's not. It's really not smart. IRL streaming is probably one of the worst fucking things you could do. It seems fun. It seems entertaining. Maybe that first couple of days is actually really fucking cool. You have some really good content. You have some really awesome moments and shit. Then day 3 rolls around and you realize you fucked up.
No, do your IRL streams, man. Just turn off your fucking alerts and your fucking music. No.
It's just it's funny. Yeah,
it's stupid.
I 100% agree. IRL streaming is dumb. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Just if you're gonna stream, like, just stream it the way. If you're gonna do an IRL stream, here's how you do an IRL stream. You just stay around people that think and act like you or are fans and shit, and you don't do it for 5 hours straight. You do it for maybe like 20 minutes at a time, promoting, I don't know, a concert or promoting.
Or you do it in your backyard.
That's how you do it. Like, don't do the IRL streaming. It's a terrible idea. It's bad. This is just a very good reason for anyone who's doing IRL streaming. Like, if you do it the good way or a safe way, fine. More power to you. But I don't do IRL streaming. It's dumb. I'm not going to do it. This was fucking hilarious. And Semaj is probably actually very drunk right now because he's having a hard time typing.
Semaj wasn't here for our first story.
Yeah, no.
Just do porn. It's better. Okay. Semaj, go back and watch the show recap later. For the first story.
We can just send him the link to the first story and he'll just be like, wait, who would dare destroy a man's porn collection? That is terrible.
Right.
But yeah, so we've talked about our Florida man. It was fucking hilarious. Every time I go to Twitter, it's just filled with people sharing or commenting on the various clips on the stream itself. It's just so goddamn funny. And it's just, Suit Yourself is currently breaking down 2.5-minute clips roughly of the entire event to basically give context, and I'm cracking the fuck up because I'm just like, I can't tell if Suit is mocking them or if he's just like, here's all the context, you just follow this thread. I don't know, but it was fun. Also, get more Garnier. Okay, just saying. Okay. Failure's hair was just lusciously blowing in the wind at certain points, and I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I'm just like, damn. And it just reminded me of like a previous stream where somebody actually says, "Is that Garnier? He uses Garnier. Oh my god, I love it. It's so wonderful." Yes, get more, get more.
Oh
Anyways,
my gosh.
We're going to move on to your other story that you had lined up, the one from Colorado.
Oh, God. Okay, y'all. coming from my fucking home state, and it makes me want to punch a motherfucker in the mouth. Colorado enacts red flag law to seize guns from those deemed dangerous.
So let me see if I understand this correctly. These are people that have most likely purchased a firearm legally.
Correct.
And thus, they are probably in some kind of a registry at various different stores, or even just one store in general, that has their name to basically show that this person purchased this type of gun on this particular day. Because most stores that carry items like that will probably have some kind of a registry. Not one that is a public registry, but a registry nonetheless. And if the government decides that Joe Schmo, who has never actually had any kind of an issue in the past, he legally purchased his gun, he's never had an incident, he's like the worst offense he's probably ever made was a really dark dead baby joke on Twitter. and the government looks at Joe, sees that he has a MAGA hat, and decides, specifically Colorado lawmakers, we don't like the fact that you have a MAGA hat, so we have decided you are unfit to carry a firearm. We are now confiscating all your firearms. Is that what I'm basically getting at?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, well, continue with the article. Let's see what this rabbit hole is going to get us to.
Colorado became the 15th state on Friday to adopt a red flag gun law, allowing firearms to be seized from people determined to pose a danger, just weeks after dozens of county sheriffs had vowed to not enforce the law, with some local leaders establishing what they called Second Amendment sanctuary counties. Sorry, I'm probably going to fuck up like reading this one a lot. It's kind of enraging to me. The law didn't receive a single Republican vote in the state legislature and has led to renewed efforts from gun rights activists to recall Democrats who supported the measure. In a fiery and lengthy statement on Facebook on Friday, Eagle County, Colorado Sheriff James Van Beek slammed the law as well-intentioned but ludicrous throwback to the 2000 film Minority Report and outlined a slew of objections from law enforcement. He charged that law treats accused gun owners like criminals, discourages individuals from seeking mental health treatment, and ignores the reality that a disturbed mind will not be deterred by the removal of their guns. Exactly. He states, by removing guns from someone intent on committing suicide or murder, we still have the danger of someone who may be unbalanced, now angrier than before and looking for another means. Explosives, poisons, knives, car incidents, of mowing down groups of unsuspecting innocent. Are we forgetting, Colorado, that we are the fucking state of the dude who had the motherfucking, like, tank, the bulletproof motherfucking tank, and was mowing down the fucking town? Are we forgetting this shit? Anyways, Colorado's law, approved by Governor Jared Polis, allows family, household members, or law enforcement to petition a court to have guns seized or surrendered based on showing that someone, quote, poses a danger under the, quote, preponderance of evidence, a civil standard, which means that the defendant is more likely than not to be a threat. There is just over a 50-50% chance of accuracy, Officer Van Beek wrote. noting that someone's guns could be seized without a mental health professional making a determination of any kind, like the flip of a coin. Couldn't that apply to just about anything a person does?
There's so many issues I have with this particular article and basically
So,
what's happened.
my biggest freaking problem with this is we are living in a fucking cancel culture. We are living in a culture of doxing. We are living in a culture of fucking swattings. And so you got these motherfuckers out here who are legit fucking crazy and rather or aren't fucking legit crazy. And you're telling me that, okay, rather than address the actual fucking issue, aka person being crazy or not, we're gonna fucking take shit away from them. Y'all motherfuckers do understand that the whole New Zealand shit and fucking Australia shit and all of this shit that's been going down lately across the fucking world is happening in places without guns, and these motherfuckers are finding guns, right? Just because you find out somebody has guns and you're gonna take them away, whether you know for a fact if they're mentally unstable or not, or you just heard from fucking somebody that they might be because they're a vindictive fuck. Anyways, okay, I'm getting off. You're telling me that somebody who's pissed off isn't going to find another way.
It's
Are you serious?
it's very confusing, to be honest, because
there's so much around this where I'm just like, no, 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 no. Yes, we had Columbine. Yes, we had Aurora. But motherfuckers, we also had bulletproof fucking tractor man. We like, what the fuck?
okay. So this has been one of the reasons why I really don't like talking about politics is you inevitably will get to the people that no matter what you say, they refuse to listen. They will not actually hear any of your points, stuff like that. Now, not to say that you yourself or I myself will not actually sit there and essentially do pretty much the exact same thing, but there is an actual difference between what one person is saying and what the other person is saying. One person is demanding censorship and absolute control. The other person is saying will not be infringed and fucking freedom, freedom, freedom. It's essentially that, right? Those are the two fucking arguments. Protect those who cannot be protected or able to protect yourself. Whatever. I just misspoke like crazy right now. So when it comes to the gun thing, you're not supposed to be infringing on the people's rights to own a gun. But right now, what we are currently seeing, especially in Colorado, people are trying to work around every single official safety net and law that is in place from coast to coast in this fucking country. This is now basically showing us that each state can individually have laws that say, we will not take your guns unless, and then suddenly those problems start to arise. You know, all of a sudden there's a massive problem with mental health all throughout Colorado. Suddenly these 4 very specific doctors who live in 4 very specific, not even in Colorado states, all of a sudden, these doctors are determining that this person is a danger to society, this person is a danger to society, this person is a danger to society, and it just keeps going that way. It is unfortunately a very, very steep hill that Colorado is now standing on.
On the plus side, of all of our counties, more than half of the sheriffs of these counties have stood up to say that they would not, will not, outright fucking refuse, up to and including being jailed in their own fucking county jail cells, refuse to uphold this law. Now, here's the thing. Colorado isn't just a Denver metro area, isn't just the I-25 corridor. Majority of this fucking state is out in the middle of nowhere fucking towns. Yeah, we got fucking 150 miles between fucking towns. We got plenty of fucking towns and cities all over the place. But majority of our fucking state and people are in small towns all over the fucking place. And you're telling me that because Sherry down the street was yelling at Terry 2 streets over, you know, that dumb bitch, da-da-da, and, you know, hey, she's just crazy enough to fucking do it, officer. Okay, so now you're gonna fucking take her gun. Okay, so now guess what? Fucking next door neighbor who doesn't like Sherry or Terry or who the fuck ever now knows that she ain't got a fucking gun, hates her motherfucking ass, is gonna come in there and fucking steal her shit or whatever, or fucking try and come rape her. Now she can't fucking protect herself. Good job, idiot. Good fucking job, idiot. Because in these small ass motherfucking towns where these cops are more than 20 minutes away, okay, then then our metro fucking areas, and I say 20 minutes away, even though I lived a block and a half away from a cop shop. Man fell off my roof. Okay, was fucking dying. Took the cops 20 minutes to get to my place. And they were a block and a half away. Okay? You're telling me in these small ass motherfucking towns where minimum fucking 20 minutes and these people can't fucking protect themselves now because somebody fucking deemed them to not be safe. You know what? How about you fucking treat the actual issue instead of the motherfucking rights? Like, these people still need to fucking protect themselves. Even if you're a crazy ass motherfucker, like, I still think that you should be able to fucking protect yourself. And I know that's going to get me shit somewhere along the line, somewhere with somebody. But even fucking schizophrenics have a fucking right to protect their families and their homes.
Okay. Yes, even the mentally challenged, the mentally disturbed, and the mentally broken human beings of this world. I'm not saying that nobody has the right to defend themselves. Everybody has the right to defend themselves. But I'm sorry, but if you are diagnosed with schizophrenia, I do not want you anywhere near a gun.
Oh, no. Well, I was being hyperbolic there.
No, I understand. I understand what you were saying. I just wanted to make that a little clear that no, we're not saying let the actual mentally handicapped people have weapons. We are saying everyone has a right to fucking defend themselves. And you should not be telling other people, I don't like you. You shouldn't be allowed to defend yourself. Fuck you. Who do you think you are? Like, that's just...
Or I don't think that you are mentally capable.
Yeah.
Versus... Like this guy is saying right here, like this officer, is saying right here, there has been no actual, like, freaking psychological, sorry, I'm getting really fucking worked up over this. There's been no psychological evaluation. It's just been, they are quote unquote deemed. Okay, to what extent? And from the videos I've seen on this, the officer is outright saying that only like a handful of times is mental health brought up in this at all. And so that's what really scares me about this.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you have a pre-existing condition of PTSD, or some kind of mental instability, something that actually would stop you from owning a firearm. If you go to try to purchase a firearm or get a license to actually have a firearm, stuff like that, they're going to find it in your background check. They're going to deny you. It's as simple as that. If you are unfit by the actual federal fucking law because you have schizophrenia to own a gun, you're not going to get a fucking gun. It's as simple as that. But anyone deemed to be unfit, that sounds like they could just simply point at someone who actually has the legal right to own a gun, say, I deem them unfit, and suddenly the cops can take the fucking guns away, which thankfully none of the cops will.
Well, half of them won't.
Yeah, that's true.
The ones who are out in the middle of nowhere are the ones who are saying that they won't do it, which thank goodness for that. The sheriff continued, I find no mental health programs associated with this law, just possible overreach of well-meaning citizens with no infrastructure for addressing the primary intention of the law, mental health, as it relates to public safety.
I like Sally. Sally's a bitch, and she owns a shotgun, so fuck you, Sally. I'm taking your shotgun away. Sheriff, Sally's a cunt, and I don't deem her fit to have a fucking gun. Why? Yeah. She pointed at me one time. I don't have proof. Just accept it. Just believe me. I don't need proof. I'm telling you, she's pointed at me a few times. Fuck you, Sally, you stupid bitch with your fucking big giant boobs. I hate you.
Yeah, so our governor, our newest one, Colorado has endured more than our fair share of tragedies. Yeah, no shit. This law will not prevent every shooting, but it can be used in a targeted way to make sure that those who are suffering from a mental health crisis are able to temporarily have a court order in place that helps them make sure they don't harm themselves or others. Today, we may be saving the life of your nephew, your niece, your grandchild. So here's what it is as far as I've read into this, and I really need to read the actual fucking layout of all of it. As far as I know of this is, again, it's deemed. There's no actual determination of what is and isn't mentally stable versus mentally unstable. And it would take away your guns for up to a year. At that point, you can not only not get a gun, you don't get your guns back for a year. After that year is over, you can get your guns back within 3 days.
Well, at this time, it's all kinds of fucked up. I don't.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What? Oh, I don't think he saw it. Hold on.
Error.
Exactly.
Baron Aguilar made a good point.
Yeah, Rob just responded. I don't think he saw that the link was put into the chat. But we are going to break format at this point, something that I never do on a CNN. I never bring in extra guests who were not predetermined to be on the show.
Oh, no.
We do not do this, but this is a special occasion. It's a special guest. Everybody, Semaj.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! What the hell?
Hey, baby!
Oh my god! Oh,
fuck you!
I have to present to everyone. Holy shit! This is amazing!
Fuck you all!
I don't know. What are you doing?
What's going on, folks? Hey, how's it going?
Oh my
How
god.
you doing, baby?
Very,
I'm doing
very
fine,
drunk.
sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm doing.
I am so fucking.
I am done with this motherfucking story, so I'm just gonna close it out of my window.
Are you now?
Because obviously it's got me heated AF. I don't even own a gun, y'all. My boyfriend does several, but
Yeah, wait,
no,
hold on a second. Aren't you from America? How do you not own guns? Isn't that like your national pastime? I'm in fucking Canada. I don't have a gun. I could get a gun though. I want to get a gun. I'd like to get a gun. Eventually, we're gonna go back to Mexico. Get some more.
I leave the guns until I am fully trained, and just like with when I got my motorcycle shit, until I am fully trained and understanding I don't get shit for myself.
What are you fucking? What's there to train about? Point, shoot. It's very simple. There's not much training involved in this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Aren't you American or not?
I'm safe person.
Well, to be fair, I live in California.
Person, I bet you have sex with condoms. Come on. Safe person.
Actually, no.
What's this hypocrisy all about?
I'll take a risk with my uterus, but not with my life.
No, because I got an IUD, motherfucker. IUD, whatever.
Oh, so you're the reason we have the fungal infection going on right now. Oh, you dumb slut.
No, you mean the Ebola bullshit? You hear about that?
No, America released a video earlier today about the whole fungal infection going on right now. It's from all the people who have unprotected sex with all the very different people. It's fucking disgusting. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I never got the link. Rob. I don't know what the fuck happened.
The link is fucking on. No wonder I wasn't getting any liquor out of this thing.
It looks like Twitter had a massive glitch on Rob's end because he just showed me his screen.
I never got a link. Yeah, if you sent out a link, I never got my.
You what?
He showed me a screenshot of what his DM looked like for the CNN fucking group chat, and it stops right before I sent the link. There is nothing else after before me sending the link, or even after me sending the link. So
just the link just a minute ago.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I never got a link. I was all waiting.
For those of you at home who don't know what the fuck is going on here, I just finished watching Game of Thrones, and it's our tradition now. We down some red wine while watching Game of Thrones. The cheapest stuff you can get here in Canada. I've down 2 of these things, and I feel fantastic.
Is that shit called Sweet Cherry?
You don't have box wine in Canada?
Sweet Cherry,
if you're looking for cheap wine,
this is the sweetest stuff you can get. Now, this is
cheap wine.
The other one is
box wine will never
get collector's Game of Thrones version, whatever. Pay like $23 for the damn thing because I fucking love this show.
Look,
that's cheap wine.
This cheap show or this shit.
You don't get that $4 bottle goodness.
I can't comprehend shit, man. I've had 2 bottles of wine. You talk to a guy who doesn't drink at all, just down 2 bottles of wine in one day.
He's fucked
I
up.
think I'm gonna die.
We're gonna have the puking rally again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, telling me about
floor Semaj.
You guys are familiar. You guys are familiar with Luke Cage's catchphrase "Sweet Christmas," right?
Sweet Christmas?
Yeah. I think Semaj now needs to create his own version of that same catchphrase and say "Sweet Cherry."
Sweet Cherry. Sweet cherry.
Man, I'm really pissed.
I don't know about that. Cherries are sort of associated with like virginity and shit like that. It sounds like I'm a cherry popper. I don't think I'm like that. I go sluts.
You took that in the wrong direction. You took that in a very wrong direction.
You take cherries.
Well, you don't like a challenge? You don't like a challenge?
They're associated with that kind of stuff, like popping cherries and shit. You're the one who fucking put up. I'm not. No. You and me, Brockus? No.
Hey, Brockus.
No.
What's up?
Brockus. You have no idea how many fucking Florida man stories I have.
In all honesty, I have not been this drunk since Florida Mexico, and that was like 2 months ago.
You know what, though? You know what? Okay, now that we have
you been wearing that fucking mask for 2 months?
I didn't want to say
Oh my gosh.
You need to wash that thing. It's got to have that mod smell just like soaked into the fucking being of the fibers of it.
Okay. But Jesus. Let's have a Florida man story. Really fucking good Florida man story, Rob, since you've been gone for so long.
I seriously have so many. Let's see.
Rob, are you even here, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm here. Why don't we go with
Are you still in the
naked
hospital?
man?
Or is that your
No,
other
I'm not in the hospital anymore. I am still recovering.
Rob?
Yeah, I'm here. What? Can you not hear me?
I cannot tell you what.
Can you not hear me?
Can anyone hear him?
I can hear Rob.
Yes.
You can hear Rob? Oh shit! It's my end. Sup, enemy. I'll be right back.
All right. Why don't we start with the naked Florida man story?
Naked Florida man, yeah.
Okay, we're going even better. We're going 3 naked women were spotted at a Pasco rest stop. Then came the high-speed pursuit.
Oh, gosh.
Then came the high-speed pursuit.
Yes, the second. That's the thing that happened second.
We need to do a fucking Florida man sing-along thing, something.
We should.
Somebody's got to write a song for us.
I'm gonna get a hold of T-Tac, and I'm gonna see if T-Tac will work with of course bring Dual Wield on this shit as well. Get me, Rob, T-Tac, and Dual Wield just collab a fucking Florida man song, because it sounds like the world is in desperate need of one.
I seriously have like 30 fucking tabs open on articles, so Florida man articles. I have so many fucking stories, and they're all good. They're all worth reading.
Oh my god, Florida man.
Dade City. The story starts, as many tend to do in Pasco County, with nudity. 3 naked women were spotted Wednesday afternoon at the northbound Interstate 75 rest stop in Wesley Chapel, just south of State Road 54. What unfolded next, according to the Florida Highway Patrol, was not just another bizarre tale of the Sunshine State. The woman led troopers on an hour-long chase across East Pasco, drove the wrong way, tried to drive over a trooper, and threatened another with a pink and purple metal baseball bat, according to the Highway Patrol.
Hold on a second. Said pink and purple baseball bat?
Yep.
Pink and purple baseball bat, metal baseball bat.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. The incident ended about 21 miles away in Dade City when troopers said they ran the vehicle off the road in a school zone, stunned one of the women with a taser, and arrested all 3. The driver was identified as 18-year-old Oasis Shakira McLeod. Yes, that's the fucking name I just said. Oasis Shakira McLeod.
Wait. Are you saying
she's a Highlander? She is a fucking There can be only one.
Are you saying her first name was Oasis?
Her first name is Oasis.
Oasis McLeod. Holy
her middle name is Shakira.
Please tell me she has a sword. Please tell me she has a sword.
I hope, dude. She better have, dude, because there can be only one.
I don't know what this is.
What fantasy writer decided to just go crazy?
I know the plot of the next Highlander movie when if they ever make another one. Holy shit!
And the passengers, the passengers were 2 19-year-olds, Janiyah McLeod and Cecilia Unique Young. All
so
3.
There's 2 McLeods in this story?
There's 2 McLeods, yes.
Different vintage.
Which they're going to end up having to kill each other at some point because, as we all know, there can be only one.
Only one.
Oh, fuck.
They can team up for now, but eventually, man, that sisterhood ain't going to end well. All 3 face charges that include aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, fleeing to elude, and indecent exposure. Oh yeah, the 3 girls said that they were air drying.
They were air drying.
Oasis McLeod told the trooper they were air drying after washing up. The trooper saw they had a case of water and a bottle of soap. Oasis McLeod said they have left Cecilia Young's house in Lutz after an altercation and spent the night in the rest stop because they had nowhere else to go. The women gave the trooper their name.
If someone decided to make this into a movie, right? If they made a Highlander spin-off, but McLeod's. I want this to happen. Highlander needs to come back.
I'm Oasis McLeod of the Clyde McLeod. There can be only one.
There can be only one. They don't use swords anymore.
fuck you!
Semaj Z.
They use swords.
No, they use pink and purple metal baseball bats now.
Yeah,
they just take your head off.
You can't fucking decapitate with a pink and any baseball bat for that matter.
You're not doing it right, dude.
Well, you can't do it right at all. It's not designed for
it just takes more than one swing. I mean, it's just simple. You just
fucking
you gotta keep working at it until the head comes off.
No, swords.
It's for the truly sadistic Highlanders, Semaj.
Oh my god.
The truly fucked up ones that
Well, why do we tolerate you here right now? I don't know. There are some things that are sacred. Swords is one of them, okay? You cannot decapitate with a fucking baseball bat.
So's wine, but here you are the shit out of
have to make the...
Well, look, my rant here is based on wine, for sure. But, I mean, who cares? I imagine our audience is quite grateful to see me here. Which, by the way, 1 second, I gotta go take a piss.
That's a big assumption there, Semaj.
Right.
Yeah, well...
Back to the story, my man.
Oh, back to the story. Hang on, let me find it because I was just there. It is. Okay. Let's see. The women gave the trooper their names and dates of birth, but ignored the trooper's commands to stay put. "We need you to leave," Janai McLeod says. "We need you to walk away. Leave, leave, leave." Then she told the trooper they were going to walk away. The trooper told them to stop. "No, we're not," one of them said. All three women ran around the trooper, jumped into a white 2009 Nissan Sentra with the New York State license plate. Oasis McLeod was the driver as the car sped off, forcing a pedestrian to jump out of the road as they sped out of the rest stop. They got on northbound Interstate 75 and headed for State Road 52. The trooper started speeding after them, but her superiors called her off because the circumstances did not meet Highway Patrol's pursuit policy. A driver on I-75 called 911 and followed the Nissan to SR-52 to San Antonio, Florida. Another trooper found the Nissan, reported seeing it drive the wrong way, then headed east on State Road 52. A trooper managed to fire a GPS tracker onto the fleeing Nissan, which officials said allowed them to back off the pursuit. Highway Patrol dispatchers in Tampa started tracking the car and radioing its position to troopers.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt there. You said they sent a tracker out? Are you talking like how Batman does it?
Yeah, they fucking Batman the Nissan, dude.
Are you saying that the cops can do what Batman does and just pop a tracker onto you thing?
Yeah, dude. They do it for safety so they don't have to chase people 100 miles an hour down residential streets and shit.
That sounds like some really crazy shit. Oh fuck! Don't bother running from the police. They'll just put a tracker on.
No, dude. With that and the chopper, dude, they'll always fucking get you, dude.
Fuck! Yeah,
once there's
no point in running. There's no point in running. Oh shit! If the cops are involved, make it your last stand. There's no point in running. Oh.
Well, I don't know why you'd fucking run just for like they're gonna throw a bunch of naked ladies in prison. You might go to jail until you're court, for a day until you got to go to see in front of a judge. But why would you fucking run and try and holy fuck? It's not like they found a bunch of drugs and guns in the car. They just had a baseball bat, which you're legally allowed to have in a vehicle.
Well, you can't decapitate with a baseball bat, so you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is
so much.
I'm not done. This story.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying. The Nissan pulled up to a gas station at SR-52 in Curly Road, and one of the women jumped out of the back seat and ran inside. Two troopers jumped out of their cruiser and ordered the Nissan to stop. It drove off. One trooper drove off after it, while the other ran after the fleeing woman. The trooper tussled with the woman. It was Young, the trooper said, who kicked, scratched, and hit him. Just as he got her on the ground, he said he saw the Nissan driving at him. He jumped out of the way. He jumped out of the way, then said Janai McLeod got out of the car and threatened him with a metal bat. Seeing one trooper in danger... I know. Seeing one trooper in danger, the other trooper used his cruiser to ram the back of the Nissan. The women all got in the Nissan and drove off again. It fled east on SR
Oh
52,
my gosh.
but ran over a tire deflation device placed on the road by Dade City police officers, blowing out the right side tires. The pursuit finally ended when the Nissan entered an active school zone outside Pasco High School. They did this while students were crossing SR 52. One of the pursuing troopers was authorized to use the pit maneuver. Pursuit intervention used the front end of his cruiser to knock the Nissan off the road at SR 52, an old Santa Ana road just off the high school, the Pasco High School baseball field.
I couldn't help. Sorry to interrupt there, but I couldn't help but Google this, asking, could you, if you hit hard enough with a baseball bat, could you decapitate someone? Number one answer is awesome. No, you cannot. Even the most fit athlete in baseball could not decapitate someone.
I told you it would take more than one swing. Okay, I gave you that. I gave you that.
Is that your fucking measurement? More than one swing. More than one swing.
It's a baseball bat. It's not going to decapitate in the traditional way per se.
Motherfucker, you cannot
45 swings in, there's not going to be a head. That's all I'm saying.
There could not be only one with a fucking baseball cap.
It ain't going to fucking work. Effective as a decapitation.
Baseball bats cannot decapitate someone. I'm sorry.
Head will be just as gone. In fact, it'll be more gone than a decapitation. So
I have more chance of decapitating you with this fucking ball than I can with a fucking baseball bat. I hope you understand that.
Dead is dead.
Look, I gave you the more than one swing. I don't know what more you want from me, Semaj.
I'm saying
it seems like you're arguing with no one here.
We're arguing with Highlander logic here. Okay, you have to remove the head from the body. A baseball bat cannot do that.
Yes, it can. It just takes more than one swing. It can absolutely do that. It can do the job. A metal baseball bat can do the job.
But we're dealing with fucking immortals here. They can fucking heal before they have the opportunity. Chances are you're going to take at least like a dozen more swings.
Now who's grasping at straws, Samad?
Now I'm grasping at straws.
Now they have to heal fast enough before you can beat their head off with that. I can fucking hit them pretty fast. I can do at least fucking 2 or 3 swings every 5 seconds. If they
Robert, you are talking to somebody who is drunk on cherry wine, drinking it out of a mug, dude.
fucking right, my dudes. This bitch is where it's at, but you apparently don't. So who's the now?
Apparently, fine. You win, Semaj. I grant.
I win a fucking internet debate. So what? Chances are I might not even remember the whole conversation.
Oh, you won't. I'm sure you won't.
I will.
That laugh, though.
I hope you're having fun.
Rockets, go away. Go away. You're not. You don't want to hear.
I'm running the fucking thing. Fuck you.
All right. Let me finish this up here real quick. Let's see. So they have taken the ladies out with the tires and the pit maneuver, but the women refused to leave the Nissan and instead locked arms. The trooper said. A trooper used a taser to stun one of them. The driver, Oasis McLeod, then surrendered. The women all invoked their rights not to speak to troopers. Oasis McLeod agreed to perform field sobriety exercises. Trooper said, and appeared to be impaired. Troopers said they discovered marijuana in the car. Seriously, they ran for weed? They did all that shit over weed.
That's fucking stupid.
Janiyah McLeod said it was hers, according to the arrest report, adding, I bought it from a white guy named Bubba.
Oh, of course.
Now, I will admit that my nickname has been Bubba with my family since I have been born. My dad has dubbed me Bubba, but I did not sell them this weed. This was a different white guy named Bubba. I swear.
Are you in Florida? Wait a second.
I am not in Florida. However, my brother is. Did this just go deeper and become a case of identity theft?
Uh-oh.
No.
Is my twin brother selling weed under my name? In Florida? Mark, are you watching? This is not cool, bro. Fucking busted. We figured out your diabolical scheme, bro. It's not gonna work.
Dude. Mark, the fuck?
The fuck, bro. She was sarcastic during her interview, troopers added. So she was giving him attitude. It's like, don't you have real criminals to take care of instead of bothering 3 little innocent naked girls in a Nissan, officer? I could just see that interview go down.
Once again, at its core, you have a point. It's everything around the story that makes it bad.
It's like, you're going to bother us just for a little bit of weed in the car, officer, just because we're naked?
Just because we're naked.
Yeah, it's not like we tried to run you over and you had to tase us and shit.
Well, we came here because of your nudity and also bat, but, we found weed. That's still a criminal offense here in Florida, you stupid cunts.
Oh my God. So we get some interesting information here. They were arrested at about 11 a.m., taken to Advent Health Aid City Hospital to be checked out, then booked into the Pasco County Jail. Some troopers sustained minor injuries, the agency said. Though Pasco has been dubbed the nudist capital of the world, the arrest reports do not indicate the women are linked to its many nudist or clothing optional communities. I did not know that.
Clothing optional communities. I love that term. That is a fantastic term.
Yeah, but you know that nudist communities are like ugly people, right? It's not like the Playboy Mansion. That's all I'm saying.
It's not like they got a whole bunch of memes running around. Like, nah.
I love.
Believe me, I've seen
try
these
not to
places.
break your arm.
No.
I tried to Google. I'm trying to Google this right now. I type in optional community, optional clothing, optional communities. The first thing that pops up is Florida. I think this cannot be overlooked.
No, that does. It's a feather in Florida's cap. We'll just give it. There's a lot of things going against Florida, but
meth.
Going against Florida? Excuse me? You have nudist communities? I think this is...
No, I'm not saying that that's one of them. I'm saying that's the feather in its cap. Shit that is Florida.
I'm just saying I have more reasons to go to Florida now, though. That's all I'm saying.
No, dude. Okay, as somebody who's been to
I wasn't
plenty
even going
of
to Florida to visit my brother.
Just remember, if you do go to Florida, Semaj, stand your ground.
As somebody who's been to places with plenty of nude people, believe me, you are going to see more Walmart, like people of Walmart, than you're going to see Kim Kardashian's.
Yes, Tyro in the chat nails it. He says, remember, the problem with nudist communities is no quality control.
It sounds to
me like, big
well, I fail to see what's wrong with this.
I love when you start giggling like a little girl. It makes me happier than anything.
I fail to see what's wrong with this whole thing. You guys are selling it as if it's a zoo.
It is a zoo. Have you ever seen an actual nudist community? And not a porno.
Do you want to see people of Walmart without clothes?
Well,
if you want to see the elephant man walking around naked, because that's what you get in nudist community.
You're asking me do I want to see something that cannot be seen in most places, an oddity, if you will, a unicorn of humanity.
Go to the Brazzers fucking set.
Okay, that's all you need to do. It's not rare,
dude. Hold on a second. The Brazzers set, you have sexy people sometimes.
No, all the time. The Brazzers set is only going to have sexy people.
I want to go to Walmart and go grab a bag of peanuts and then go to Florida. Don't stop me, man. I have dreams.
Remember to just stay behind the barrier, because if you go to a nudist colony, that is not a petting zoo, okay? You could get arrested.
But I don't think they would object for me to throw peanuts at them.
I doubt it. I doubt it. They'll probably love that shit.
Remember, I want that on a t-shirt now.
Until you hit one with a peanut allergy, and then you have to look at a fat, ugly nudist breaking out in hives. Nobody wants that, Semaj.
No, that's okay. No. I'll just throw tofu and say I'm doing it for their well-being.
I need a t-shirt. I need a fucking t-shirt with the word reminder on top and the little, fucking lines underneath it, whatever. Just make it funny. Underneath it is a quote from Rob. Nudist colonies are not petting zoos. With Rob's avatar smiling right underneath that. I need this as a t-shirt.
Approved.
Holy fucking shit.
I think we have the next picture for Semaj to draw as the nudist petting zoo. All of us at a nudist petting zoo, throwing peanuts at everybody.
No.
Look, okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna do IRL streaming, it's gonna be on Pornhub and at nudist colonies. That's it. That's all. That's what you get. It's gonna be a naked Brockus at a nudist colony, just walking around talking to people.
It sounds to me like we need to crowdfund our next little adventure there. Go to Florida. Yeah.
Oh, I shit you not, actually. I am 100% fucking down for something like that. But I think we have to put a specific price before we do the official crowdfund, because I would need to take a few days off of work for that shit.
Yeah. Why ain't Andy out there at those places streaming? Like, there's actual entertainment, motherfucker.
There's rules on Twitter, Stream Me, and YouTube against nudity. You can't he would have to move over to Plexstorm or Chatterbait to actually do something like that. But even they have specific rules about that shit.
Quick question, though. Can you live stream off of Pornhub?
Yes.
Well, in that case, it's about the cheapest flight I can see here to Florida is about $784 for me. I got the camera set up.
Oh, God.
I can go there. I'll buy my own peanuts.
This is absolutely
true. Gosh.
If I fucking wake up tomorrow morning and find out that
buy a big bag so like you can get passerby to join in.
If I find out tomorrow,
if you gather a crowd, they can all get some peanuts,
Brockus, if I wake up tomorrow morning and find out that I have a flight for Florida in like 2 weeks from now or whatever, I'm gonna fucking blame you.
You can go ahead and blame me all you want. However, here's another fucking demand that I will have. I demand both Tyro and Lo-Fi join us in this adventure as our crew. They don't have to be nude, but they have to work the camera and
the mic. No. We all gotta be naked in all this. We all gotta be.
Oh,
I just want Lo-Fi's commentary at a nudist colony. That's basically what I want. I want Lo-Fi's commentary at a fucking nudist colony, because Jesus Christ, that would be some of the best content you could ask for.
Lo-Fi would have the most interesting commentary of them all.
That's why. That is exactly why. Mm-hmm. Good God.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I mean, I have so we could go. Anybody want another kind of naked Florida man story?
Let's keep the ball rolling. Yes, more naked Florida man.
You go for it. I gotta go sit on the
I have so many good stories this week. You guys have no idea. Okay, how about we go with thong-wearing Florida man arrested while building shed with garbage on stranger's property.
Yes, please.
Does that sound good? Okay. The sight of a man wearing a thong was all a Florida homeowner needed to call the Martin County Sheriff's Office last month. Deputies arrested 31-year-old George Blanken on March 12th. An arrest report reviewed by TC Palm said the homeowner saw him building a shed and throwing chairs. The trespasser was wearing a swimsuit and then a thong, the report stated. Responding deputies said they found a man on the property who was not wearing shirt or shorts, and he was covered with sand as if he'd just been at the beach. The man was arrested but refused to identify himself. At the county jail, authorities used fingerprints to confirm Blanken as a suspect. He stated that he was an artist that makes things from garbage, the arrest report read. Blanken faces charges for giving a false name and obstruction without violence. And he was building a shed out of garbage on her property. And now this doesn't say anything about the drug test, which I definitely gave to him. You know what I mean? I would say probably on some drugs.
Thong. Hey.
Let's see. What do we got? Oh, this one's Let's see if it'll reload. Yeah. Florida man arrested for impersonating Nickelback drummer.
Oh, God. Why would you even want to?
It's like, that's like impersonating fucking, what's it, like Kramer, now that everyone knows he's a racist and shit like that, you know? That's like impersonating the wrong person. Why would you ever fucking do that?
Like, yeah, no.
45-year-old Lee Howard
dude.
Koenig of Port St. Lucie, Florida, was arrested on 2 felony fraud-related charges. Koenig allegedly illegally ordered and purchased over $25,000 in music equipment from Austria, and did so by assuming the identity of Nickelback drummer Daniel Adair. Band security was first notified of the exorbitant purchases, and investigators confirmed with Adair that he never placed the order. Detectives said Koenig identified himself as Adair in various emails sent to the Australian company, and was easily found after researchers traced his IP address to his Port St. Lucie home. This isn't Koenig's first brush with the law either. In 2009, he was ordered to spend 3 years in prison and repay $78,000 he fraudulently collected in 2007. Nickelback is on tour? What the fuck?
Yeah, Nickelback don't give a fuck.
People are fucking watching them still.
Yeah, I know. People still like go to Nickelback concerts.
You would be surprised.
Band security.
Oh,
which means
no.
that they're still fucking playing and they have security. Who the fuck wants to hurt Nickelback? Why does Nickelback need security?
Because people fucking hate and despise Nickelback, and they're gonna fucking try to kick Nickelback's
whose fault
ass.
is that? Whose fault is that?
It's Nickelback's fault, obviously.
Fault. Thank you, Brockus.
Look at this photograph! We're gonna meme the fucking shit out of it.
Oh man. All right. Somebody wants to do it. I mean, I got seriously like 25 more stories, but if there's
no, we're gonna rapid fire at least 3 of your goddamn stories. Give us another.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Florida couple shares vows in redneck mud park wedding. Tampa, Florida. A Florida couple said, "I do country style" at redneck mud park. Fucking article. In what might be the most redneck wedding ever. Jeremy Biddle and a real Biddle decided they did not want an ordinary wedding, so they decided to have the ceremony during the Trucks Gone Wild event at the park.
Oh
Jeremy tells WFLA that they wanted the ceremony to be as fun as possible, so they got married in the back of their friend's pickup truck, and the bride even wore an all-white bikini as opposed to your average wedding dress.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. Please tell me that she's like 300 pounds.
He's wearing overalls. No, she's actually one of those skinny trailer park meth head looking chicks.
Oh shit.
So the only body definition we get out of her is a ribcage. Gotcha.
Yes, ribcage. Literally nailed it. Fucking Rockus nailed it. Let's see. The backroad romance even included a dip in the mud after the couple said "I do." Jeremy tells us that their love is country boy love, and he couldn't be happier. Congratulations and yeehaw to the happy couple. If you would like to help donate to the couple's honeymoon, you can do so on their GoFundMe page. Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
And
this actually looks like a thong bikini as well, with like a lace bow to cover up the ass.
No. That's wrong.
And he is wearing overalls. And she has a lot of fucking tattoos.
Of course she does. Everything you just described, I was already like, if I'm gonna picture something, I'm gonna go full fucking trailer park.
This, no, you gotta see this. I'm gonna post it. I'm posting.
Does she have short red hair? No, I'm joking. Aguilar might know where I'm going with that. We know a little somebody who, seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if that would have been our wedding.
No, it is not her.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead. There's pasted it in YouTube, and I'll paste it in the Hangout to you here. If anybody would like to look at the happy couple. In overalls and a white bikini.
Okay,
Oh
I'm gonna check
gosh.
this out only because my curiosity must be sated. So let's just take a look at this.
I'll
It's
give us a
loading.
minute so everybody can see.
It's loading very slowly. So, oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
good God.
Yes.
Okay, it's like a Republican politician got caught with mountains of cocaine in the fucking late 90s
you
and
know
just
what it
stopped being a
is?
politician. And the woman he's marrying, the girl who lives her country boy, looks like she's the one who was basically just snorting all of his cocaine everywhere.
No,
And like,
imagine that if they did a redneck wedding bit on Family Guy, doing the hardest stereotype they could. That's these people.
yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, she just, there's nothing, like there's skin and bones, and that's
Oh my
essentially it.
god.
Like the most fat
Didn't I
she
tell you
has
rib
on
Does
her,
she
I
have
told you
fucking
ribcage.
piercings or is that mud?
I think it's mud. I think it's
It's
all
like,
mud.
is that a hip piercing? I don't even know.
This is all kinds of terrible.
That
Yeah.
is
Oh
so.
no, that's not the kind of outfit you want to wear.
I will give it. That is a $40 wedding right there, though.
This is a $10 wedding. Don't you fucking lie to me. They took $10. Oh
Hey,
yeah,
I
well,
included gas money. Okay.
that's what the goddamn $10 is for. The $10
No,
is
that
for
she
the
went
kid.
out and bought that bikini top dollar at a fucking Goodwill. Okay.
No, she stole
She
that
got that-
from her friend Trixie.
Something
She
new.
bought that
She's
shit
wearing
off of
a blue
fucking.
overall,
Oh
so
my
they got
God.
their something blue and something borrowed. So let's see.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
Christ.
Those are new pigtails done by her friend Trinity. That's her stage name.
Yeah, her she's a stripper at the Piggly Wiggly. Don't ask.
Oh my
she goes
gosh.
by Trinity because she wanted to be clever and cool, but really her fucking name should just be Paps.
And am I wrong that looks like a thong bikini?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That
Totally
definitely looks exactly like that.
She ain't got no ass.
She has
Oh, no.
nothing going on.
No ass at all.
The most body fat she has on her is his flabby fucking over the hill body.
Yep. Totally.
Yeah, like I bet you their husband and wife song was the Battle in Banjo.
What you can't see is he borrowed her underwear. Fucking Aguilar. Oh my gosh.
This is all kinds of terrible. Yeah, they're cousins.
My eyes are burning.
Yeah, they're cousins.
I'm gonna marry my cousin. Why? Because my brother's an asshole. And a faggot. Forgot to tell you, he's a faggot. He's hooking up with our other cousin, who's a faggot.
Oh my God. All right. Next. So, Brockus, do you consider yourself prepared for life?
No. Absolutely not.
You know, but do you know somebody who considers himself prepared for life? Maybe they have homeowners insurance and life insurance. You know, they're kind of all set just in case.
I want to call them a fucking liar, but sure. I think I know
maybe your parents or maybe one of your friends' responsible parents, just in case yours are not responsible parents. Yeah. You must know somebody who's responsible, right?
Yeah, I know plenty of responsible people, but like,
I mean, you don't just hang out with crackheads all the time, right?
You don't know my life. They might be high on crack. I don't fucking know.
For real.
Okay, but what are you prepared if you are abducted by aliens? Because there is an agency in Florida that will insure you for alien abduction purposes, just in case.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna JonTron this one. Oh god.
You like to think of yourself as someone who's prepared. Your home is covered by flood insurance. You've got a robust auto insurance policy, maybe even something extra, such as life insurance. But what if you're abducted by aliens? In that case, Mike St. Lawrence in Alamonte Springs has it covered. His company, the St. Lawrence Agency, provides alien abduction insurance. Our policy is not so much about the money, it's peace of mind, he says. St. Lawrence has sold about 6,000 policies, all for $10 million worth of coverage. A flat rate of $19.95 comes with the digital copy of the policy, while $24.95 gets a policyholder a printed version of the certificate suitable for framing. The insurance comes with expansive coverage, Brockus. Are you ready to hear all the perks you get with this amazing coverage?
Yes. I want more.
Policyholders get medical coverage with outpatient psychiatric care. We know there's a readjustment period, St. Lawrence said. And sarcasm coverage to protect against immediate family members. Against the sarcasm they might inflict upon you and the mental health trauma. For you going around saying that you've been abducted by aliens. Policyholders are eligible for double the coverage, $20 million. Should the extraterrestrials request any conjugal visits, provide offspring, or attempt to eat the policyholder.
Oh my gosh, too much.
But to qualify for a claim, you have to come back, St. Lawrence said, with the signature of an authorized onboard alien. You have to get Bluck's fucking Hancock up in this bitch in order to get the claim. The policy is largely in jest, of course, but if it were real, it would fall under a legitimate portion of the insurance industry, surplus lines of insurance. The category, which covers any risk that falls outside of traditional products, also encompasses celebrity body part policies. Taylor Swift's apparent $40 million policy on her legs. Jennifer Lopez's supposed $27 million coverage for her butt, for example. And it accounts for more mundane things. We see it a lot in flood insurance, said David Kodma, Assistant Vice President for Policy Analysis. Homes with multiple flood claims over the years sometimes get declined by the traditional market, he said, and are forced to seek coverage under surplus insurance.
Sorry to bother you. I live in a duplex, and I just got finished yelling at the neighbor, saying I'm sorry for being so drunk. I think.
wait! I was
yelling at
the neighbor.
Was that a preemptive apology? Fucking throwing shade or what?
I think my mother came up to me and told me to shut the fuck up.
Hey, why don't you keep it down in there? You sound a little too drunk. You crazy bastards. Also, sorry.
You probably scared the fuck out of him coming out with a bottle in your hand and your luchador mask and shit. You're fucking terrified.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're like a serial killer.
I can either confirm nor deny that has happened.
You fucking psycho.
Could you keep it down in there?
Oh my God.
Who's telling me to stay quiet?
Seriously, this incident is going to, you are fucking done in the neighborhood now, Semaj. You're the fucking psycho that threatens people while you're drunk wearing a luchador mask. You are on the fucking neighborhood watch list now, dude.
I live in a fucking duplex next to some interesting neighbors, let's just say that. I don't think
they're the interesting neighbors, you fucking psycho.
Well, they were until tonight.
They were until tonight, y'all.
I just love how that whole conversation, or at least his describing of it, started off with, I just got done yelling at the neighbors, apologizing for being so drunk.
It's Canada, y'all.
It's the most Canadian way of doing things. I'm sorry.
You aggressively apologize to other for your fuck-ups.
It didn't occur to me, but you're right. That's exactly what I just did.
I'm sorry. I'm just really drunk right now.
Oh my God, dude.
I apologize. I'm trying to keep it down.
I would be up all night with the bat by the door just in case that psycho fucking came back. You see that mask he was wearing? I'm not fucking dude. I'm staying up all night. That psycho's gonna come over here at 3 a.m, murder us all in our sleep. He'll wake me in the morning when you wake up alive.
But he was so nice. He was apologizing the whole time.
That's what they always do before they slit your throat.
I know what we have. Rob, we're gonna get Mark, and we're gonna write a new horror film, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be called Canada, Florida Man. And basically, yes,
he's so sorry for killing your wife and kids. I'm so sorry.
It's a slasher film in which he goes around and murders a bunch of people in Florida, specifically near nudist
with a broken bottle of luchador mask.
Oh my god! If we're so lucky, Kevin Smith will direct it.
Good God, yeah.
Oh my god!
You're introducing Kevin Smith to his favorite things: Canada and drunken, disorderly people in a comedy movie. That's also very.
Baron would watch it. He says that's the best thing I've ever heard. He'd watch it.
Hell yes.
Go the Baron.
I want that shit.
I'm so sorry for killing your wife, eh?
Sorry about this, but
you do know your last name is McLeod, which means there can be only one, eh?
There can be only one.
E.
A.
A.
You guys fuck up vowels all the time.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Hey, Brockus.
Oh my god.
What's up?
How about man arrested for plain masturbation blames Tabasco sauce?
We're going to end it on this one. Give us this fucking story. We're going to have a discussion.
If I can legally get away for playing Tabasco sauce for my public masturbation, I think I'm all in. Go on.
Hey, what?
Oh, I got a legal loophole.
What if it was emotional support Tabasco sauce, okay? People need that shit on planes these days.
Can I claim that? I gladly claim that.
You can have like emotional support fucking grasshopper or some shit like that. Why the fuck not?
What?
I have a grasshopper t-shirt. I can make this work. And go on. I'm interested.
A 50-year-old Florida man has been arrested after an Idaho girl reported the man exposed himself during a flight from Salt Lake City to Lewiston, reports the Associated Press. Now, I will admit I have been tested. I have been tempted to just pull my nuts out on a plane before. It has been very difficult to resist that urge at times. But I've never actually done it.
Your first word was tested. What were you tested for?
I'm stoned.
And I'm curious about your personal history.
I've been tested for many things, but they're all negative.
Okay, good.
I know you were worried about the other night, but don't worry, I'm safe. I'm clean, bro.
Dude, you promised you wouldn't say anything. How dare you?
Dude, you're the one who brought it up. I didn't want to say anything.
But I'm the drunk. I can't.
What is the audience supposed to think when you start down that line of questioning,
y'all, he's
bro?
not pregnant. I'm the one who bought the pregnancy test.
I'm just saying, why are you holding me up to responsibility?
And by the way, you lied. The store will not take back that open bottle of lube. Okay, I don't need the rest of it now that I'm back home. You said I could return it when we were done.
Look, it's not my responsibility to remember a certain.
As long as it's out in the open.
Look, I've been drunk. Okay, I don't need to remember.
I'm just saying that shit was expensive, and I'm out $40. I couldn't get fucking Pan Express at the airport on the way home.
Look, you can't remember every store's policy. Okay. Okay, not my responsibility.
Here comes Canada.
I'm sorry, eh?
I'm just saying. Okay, I hate fighting with you. Look, I can never stay angry with you. So
yeah,
much.
well, I can always stay angry with you because I love it.
And I don't want to ruin the memories of what we had during our vacation together. Okay.
I mean,
I admit it. I haven't been recovering from surgery. I've been visiting Semaj.
Wait, are you the right brother?
We're in love.
I can't tell you apart.
We're planning a redneck wedding that is going to blow that other redneck wedding out of the fucking water. I swear to God.
This is going to be awkward when I tell you that the other one's pregnant.
You monster.
You know what? I can't tell you apart. I assumed that you knew.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. I never went to Florida. The man you had sex with was my twin brother.
I mean,
he pretended to be me. I gave him license. I gave him okay to do the whole identity theft thing.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I mean, you're both the same person, so I mean, in the end, it's all good.
The hole was tight. He don't care.
Pretty much. If it was loose, though, I'd be turning you down like the slut that you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Bitch made. No, I'm joking. Shit. Okay, Florida man story.
Sestra, before we get to the story, be honest with me. Are you going to use this against us? Is this fucking blackmail I have to worry about later?
Shit, no.
Chat, can I trust you? Are you okay? Can we tell these personal stories to you guys? Are you okay?
I think chat is laughing too hard.
These completely true and accurate true stories. Not made up at all.
I think chat is laughing too fucking hard to type right now, for real though.
I mean,
my God.
All like four, like I think if all of us are in the chat, then there's like 4 people in the chat.
That's fine. That's I can tolerate that. If there's not, there better not be more people in this chat.
Oh gosh.
Okay, let's.
My cheeks.
I'm scared.
Okay. The Lewiston Tribune reports the girl told her father what happened, and he reported it to the TSA. TSA officials notified Lewiston police, who arrested the Gulf Breeze, Florida man, while they investigate him on suspicion of misdemeanor indecent exposure, reports Associated Press. Police say the man told them he spilled Tabasco sauce on himself, which caused his crotch to burn and itch. Lewiston Police Captain Tom Green told the Seattle Weekly the Tabasco defense was that it caused him to have an uncontrollable itch. Officer said he wasn't having any itch issues when they interviewed him, and there was no evidence of a spill on his pants. The Seattle Weekly also reports that the accused man, Rafael Escamilla, has a Facebook page, which has since been taken down, where he says he's married and the director of research at Andrew Paolo's Research and Education Institute.
Oh my gosh.
So, this guy's trying to throw Tabasco's good name under the bus. A company who's built its reputation on a quality product over the years. They don't deserve this. I don't think I've ever heard of a Tabasco scandal. They're good. That's a good company over there.
I don't know if it's the liquor talking, but there was one time I made a meal with chili peppers. The red hot chili pepper type. It was a good meal. We had good. It was a good time. Me and my girlfriend. We were at the time.
Did they sing well?
It was well. It was good. But of course, I didn't realize the whole, chili peppers on the finger thing. And we had a few drinks, so of course I didn't realize a few. Well, let me tell you, I fondled myself. I fondled her. We went ahead with things in the middle of sex. In the middle of sex, we realized. Sorry. YouTube friendly. In the middle of lovemaking, we realized there was a stinging sensation going on there. I looked at her. It's like, do you feel it? And she looked at me, and she was like, "Yeah, I do." And I said to her,
"I hope so."
Oh, thank God she said that. What if she said no? Is it in?
Hold on. I said to her, "Should I stop?" And she said to me, "No, let's just keep going with it." To this day, it was one of the more awkward but memorable lovemaking sessions I've ever had in my life. She didn't say no to doing it again, though. And to this day, to this day, I wonder, should we do it again?
Now, the worst stinging, itching sensation is when I was a kid at camp one year. I was like 9 or something. Got poison ivy on my hands, didn't know I had it on my hands, and scratched my balls and got poison ivy on my balls. That is one of the worst fucking things you could ever experience. Let me fucking tell you.
Hell no. That is one
and
of
I
my...
just put that out on the internet for some reason.
I've never had poison ivy. Is it more of a sting or it's just an irritation?
It is a definite skin irritation, itch, and sting.
I'm a kinky ass motherfucker, yes. But even I got limits. Like one of my like
years. Oh no, this is more. This is like 20 plus years. This is going back. This is. I was 9 years old. I'm 36 now. I'm gonna be 37 in a couple months.
So
it was a long fucking time ago.
I'm a kinky bitch, but no, anything that makes me feel like there's something wrong down there, nope. hell nah. Like, we are cutting all ties. I ain't never talking to your ass again. Like,
Right?
nope.
Well, in my case, it was an accident. I didn't realize it was there.
It was an accident too. I didn't know I had shit on my hands. You know, I was concerned.
Shit on his hands, y'all.
Well, poison ivy shit. You know,
It's very different. Very different.
No. Oh no.
Are we still going on Florida Man thing, or can I ask you guys about something?
Sure, go ahead and ask us.
We have not really started it yet, so go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so...
Oh, wait, no, we're done with the Tabasco story. Yeah, go nuts.
Thank God. PewDiePie and D-Live. What's up with that?
D-Live is actually pretty freaking awesome. So I was playing around with it the other day because I was like, okay, what's going on here? It's essentially like Bitcoin, it's cryptocurrency essentially. Payment, but it can go through PayPal or a credit card. It's, you know what? It's actually pretty freaking nifty from what I've been looking into, but it's just like Twitch. It's just like fucking Twitch.
So are you saying there's a lot of thoughts on there?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
See, I know PewDiePie's on there, but all he's doing is doing his T-Series and him live comparison about like...
No, he did a live stream. What was it, yesterday or today?
I must have missed.
Okay, nobody fucking listens to Medicare. Sorry, I just saw that in the chat. I fucking hate Medicare. Sorry, visceral reaction there.
What? Why do you hate Medicare? I'll be right back.
I just got issues.
I don't hate Medicare, and I don't even dislike Medicare, but he has gotten old for me.
Yeah.
I laughed super hard at his shit 2 years ago.
I'm just like, I'm fucking over your bullshit, dude.
I think that's what it is. I'm kind of over Medicare.
Yeah.
I'll still watch his videos and stuff, but you know, like he just had one that came out today. I watched like 2 minutes of it, and I was like, eh.
No longer entertaining, shady.
He did not suck me in.
I'm good.
There is a strong chance that once you buy Lino coins, they stay Lino coins. The fuck does that mean? Okay, all right. We'll fill the gap with another story. How about... Let's see. I got one. Woman allegedly helped boyfriend rob, beat, and turn neighbor's face black with Flex Seal. It can seal anything, folks.
I just came back, and all of a sudden, Flex Seal has made its appearance.
Yes.
Good.
Oh my
Milton
god.
woman was arrested Tuesday for her alleged role in helping her pet. Where the fuck is Semaj, by the way? Is he terrorizing his neighbors again?
He might be.
Is he going at him with a machete?
He's aggressively apologizing with a machete.
Again.
Terrifyingly apologizing. Okay. Milton woman was arrested Tuesday for her alleged role in helping her Pensacola boyfriend tie up a neighbor with belts, rob him, beat him, and spray him with Flex Seal, turning his face black. It's permanent blackface, yo.
Oh no.
Killed. Mary Hood. Her name's Mary Hood. Okay. 25 of Milton was booked into the Escambia County Jail on charges of robbery with a dangerous weapon, false imprisonment of an adult, larceny, and battery. Her boyfriend, Paul Dan Smith III, was arrested on September 19, 2018 for his alleged part in the crime. According to an arrest report, Escambia County Sheriff's deputy met a man at Circle K on Gulf Beach Highway after the man contacted law enforcement on September 7, 2018. The deputy observed the man's right eye was swollen and his face was cut, bruised, and appeared to have been spray painted with black paint, the report stated. The man told the deputy that earlier that day, he and his brother had been inside his residence on Gulf Breeze Highway with another man whom he knew as Smith. The report stated, Smith wanted to purchase the man's golden Motorola G4 cell phone, which he did not wish to sell. The man told deputies that Smith appeared to be under the influence of narcotics, so he suggested to Smith that they go to Smith's nearby residence to talk about the cell phone there. But once inside Smith's residence, Smith grew angry, and the man tried to leave, the report stated. Smith allegedly told the man, "Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you," and told his girlfriend Hood to go get the gun. The man admitted to throwing his drink at Smith, the report stated, and a fight ensued. The man said Smith, along with Hood, disoriented him with pepper spray before holding him at gunpoint, tying his hands and feet with belts, beating him, spraying his face black with Flex Seal, conceal anything, TM, and leaving him still bound outside in a yard. According to the report, the man's brother, who said he heard a knock at the door and found Smith, who offered to trade the residence's 32-inch flat-screen television for his tied-up brother. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
The victim said he managed to cast off his ties, free himself, and flee to the nearby Circle K, where he called the sheriff's office, the report stated. According to the victim, Hood was the one who brandished the Flex Seal can. Smith and Hood were positively identified in a photo lineup. Smith was arrested shortly after, but Hood was not arrested until this week. They both had been on probation at the time of the alleged attacks, and neither party were given bond. As of Friday, both Smith and Hood remained in jail.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
that's gotta fucking suck getting Flex Seal sprayed on your face.
I can only imagine.
You gotta remember though, somebody saw those
God,
commercials.
Imagine getting that off. Jeez, dude. I hope they probably just have to cut your face off.
Yeah, probably. All right, sir. This stuff is permanently stuck to your flesh, so we're just gonna go ahead and skin you now.
Yeah.
And
hopefully we're only gonna take off like the top 4 layers. You know, leave you a nice, good 2 skin layers. Hopefully, keep your face on the inside. We'll make an effort.
Basically, yeah. Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. You know what? Actually, I think we're going to go ahead and end it at that point because that sounds like a really fucked up story.
Wait, we don't know what I want to hear what Semaj is doing. Where's Semaj?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He's aggressively terrorizing his neighbors while apologizing profusely.
He went
with a mask.
He's brandishing a broken bottle in one hand and an apology in the other.
So fucking horrible. It's so Canadian and it's so horrible.
Because Canada.
I'm gonna kill you, but I'm gonna be sorry about it later, eh?
It's all kinds of terrible.
We might just have a floor smudge too.
Yeah, he could be fucking passed out. That's true. He could just be he could be drowning in his own puke as we speak.
That is a good possibility.
Floor
smudge. We'll never get those
smudge.
petting zoo t-shirts made, Brockus.
We're never gonna get those t-shirts now. Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, we gotta have some watch to draw that shit.
Fuck it, we'll do it
that
ourselves.
would be a picture of me, huh?
We'll just copy and paste that shit.
Yeah, it's just a quote and a picture of me, wasn't it? Reminder.
Nudist colonies are
not petting zoos.
That's one of the best shirts. I don't understand. I don't think I've ever seen a t-shirt that said something like that.
Oh my gosh.
But like, I think we will probably
Yes.
It'll be the new t-shirt fad. Like
that would be fucking awesome.
Everyone in the 70s,
right? It would get so like we could sell that shit to Hot Topic easy.
Oh yeah.
That's like a have a nice day, but with a message.
Yeah, with like the smiley face with the bullet hole in it and shit like that, you know, in its head. It's just something weird.
Too much.
You're telling me that the Hot Topic wouldn't sell the shit out of that shirt?
They would.
Oh, they would.
Totally. Okay, well, I don't know what Semaj is doing, but I think we are going to go ahead and end it at this point because we're going on a little later than that. and we had started. So we've had a good two fucking hours, and we will definitely be back for next week's CNN. Hopefully, we'll be able to start a little earlier so we can actually end a little earlier, whatever the case is.
And I'm sorry I was late. I never got the link.
Yeah, no, that was a complete glitch on no one else except Twitter's fault. So fucking just that it is what it is. But we still had Rob. It was a good night. We had a lot of Florida Man. Holy fucking return to Florida Man.
I still got 20 more fucking tabs open on my screen.
Save them for the next time. I was thinking
just as a preview, how about a little preview? I won't read the stories, but here's some headlines. Florida man killed after using metal pole to get pigeon off power line.
I'm so curious about that one, but continue.
Florida man arrives in stolen Jeep to look for cell phone and asks the cops where it is.
Oh, wow.
Florida man tells cop his name
car or the cell phone. Sorry.
The car was stolen, and he went back to the scene of the crime and asked the cops if they had seen his cell phone that he had lost.
Oh my gosh.
No. That's too funny.
This headline caught my eye. Florida man arrested outside Olive Garden after eating pasta belligerently.
Okay.
That's fucking Florida man. I was like, only Florida man can get himself arrested for eating pasta.
Belligerently.
Eating pasta with such an attitude as to get you handcuffed, taken downtown.
This is some good fucking pasta. Did a Jew make it?
Florida man story. That's a fucking perfect Florida man story right there. Florida man strips naked and poops in Naples family's yard.
Oh fuck!
That just sounds like par for the course for Florida man.
Yep.
Hey.
Florida man says he's Archangel Michael and tries to set fire to 16 vehicles.
Well, I failed to see what's wrong with this.
With that, I will ask Semaj. How'd your terrorization of the neighbors go, buddy?
I've gotten no response, so I'm assuming things are all good.
They're probably in their panic room.
It's a duplex. They don't have a panic room.
You're their neighbor. They built a fucking panic room.
I guarantee you they did not. Half the time they're not even home, so I think I'm all good.
Say so.
I say
that's
so.
The thing with subterranean excavation, Semaj. You don't think anybody's home. You know why? Because they're downstairs in their panic room.
Bitch, you don't know nothing about my neighbors. They ain't.
Of course, you wouldn't think they're home if they're hiding from you.
Well, I mean,
they're always hiding from you, bro. That's why you never see them.
Look, I mean, like when I mowed my lawn the first time with the mask on, they were like, "Oh, that's weird." Then they just got used to it.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
You need to understand.
No, they did not get used to you mowing your lawn with your mask on.
You need to understand
that did not happen. Brockus,
Robert. Slow down before you hurt yourself. I live in Canada, okay? That should tell you everything. We're so tolerant over here. They don't give a rat's ass. They don't care.
No, it's not. It's the fact that you're like coming off like a serial killer, not that you're like eccentric. I mean, you're a fucking serial killer, bro. Like Brockus, I'm telling you, would you get used to that over time?
Yeah.
Brockus. I asked Brockus, not Semaj.
Yeah, but Brockus lives in California. His neighbors are Mexicans. Of course he's used to it.
Everybody keeps to themselves in this neighborhood.
Boom. See, have you ever seen anybody mowing a lawn with the luchador mask on, Brockus?
Okay. Around Halloween, it's not an uncommon thing to see somebody mowing their lawn in some kind of a crazy getup.
See, he gets it. He gets it. We're all good.
He said around Halloween, Samaj.
Hey, you know what? Halloween's only a few months away.
April, bro.
It's only a few months away. It's all good. It's all good.
If it was it's April, but if it was like any other month of the year and like somebody's mowing their lawn with a luchador mask on, everyone assumes, okay, well, they're high on something.
Brockus, I would just like an answer. Would you get used to that if that was a regular occurrence? The neighbor?
If it was a regular occurrence, yeah, I would get used to it. I'd just be like, oh, no, don't worry. That's just Pete. He does that every Tuesday.
You never know when you have to go into battle. Okay, it's all good. You gotta protect yourself, man.
Okay, see, now you're not helping yourself.
Okay, admit it, Brockus. You might get used to it, but every so often you check his garbage for fucking body parts.
I would definitely check it. I'd be like,
vindicated.
no, it's just
Vindicated.
I'll have you know that's a federal offense. All right, I have privacy to dispose.
No, garbage is a fucking I'd say
That's
murder is a felony is a federal offense.
That's up to the garbage.
Once garbage is on the corner, it's fair game.
Once
it's on the street, it's fair game, buddy.
All right. Little YouTube lawyer, go to the side there. Let me tell you, that's up for me and my garbage man. Okay, not you. Not you and my neighbor. Okay, shut up.
No,
shut up. Shut your mouth. You shut your whore mouth. Shut your whore mouth.
Ask any cop. You can't because you're a psycho and you don't want him to lock you up for being a serial killer.
I think that
so you can't ask a cop.
I live in Canada, man. I can ask any cop I fucking want.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mountie.
You're
poor, pathetic excuse for law enforcement.
So long as I don't dismount them from their horses or misrepresent
I'll be far more likely to mount them on their horses.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I got you.
I love this. All right, let's end this here. This is beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this shit here.
I cannot believe you let me come on the stream at all. You knew I was drunk. What the hell were you thinking, Brockus?
I knew you were drunk.
What the hell were you thinking? Chat, look at this. Look at this fucking schmeckle wannabe guy.
Fuck you.
What were you thinking coming onto the stream? Do you not know who he let present? Look at who he has here at the end. Me. What the fuck were you thinking coming onto the stream?
You're terrifying in that mask, Semaj. Jeez, I want to piss myself just looking at you on the internet.
It's been one of the
if you were my neighbor and that was in real life, and you came out and you're fucking shirtless in your sleeveless shirt, and you're fucking. Jesus Christ, that would be terrifying. Yes,
I cannot do it shirtless because then I'd be composed, or Schmecker will have to tell me.
Not shirtless, sleeveless.
Exactly. Look, we're the summer months have hit here in Canada. I'm allowed to go sleeveless. Okay, it's only for 2 months, so get
you
used to it.
look like you own a gator farm, and sometimes you feed children to the gators.
Look, I'm not Steve Irwin, okay? I'm not an Australian. I can't get away with that kind of stuff. I'd be arrested for that, okay? It doesn't work.
Gators.
I wish I could wrestle me some gators. I can't wrestle me gators. I live in Canada. What makes you think? Look, like I get in trouble if I wrestle a moose, okay? I can't wrestle mooses.
And with that note, we're gonna go ahead and end that shit here. We had quite a few fucking news stories, quite a few not so news stories, and a fucking very drunk Semaj. This has been an awesome fucking CNN. I hope everybody had a goddamn good ass time. Rob, thank you for coming out. Sestra, thank you for coming out. Semaj, thank you for
remember, hit that like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will fucking ruin you, motherfuckers. Fucking ruin you.
You hear? Holy shit! You're terrifying.
Good night, cunts, and get the fuck out before Semaj gets you.